Hello and welcome to John's Author Diary for the week ending December the 12th, 2021. I have had a busy week. I have been doing a lot to work on the next step in my author career. So, what this has meant is doing a lot of planning, a lot of outlining, a lot of just thinking and brainstorming and coming up with ideas for what this big series, is going to look like. So, basically, what I'm thinking is I want something with multiple entry points, maybe standalone novels that all work and build on the same series. They all kind of have different characters, but there's going to be this big overarching story. And what this means is I can work with collaborators and things like that. So it's really exciting. I'm really looking forward to getting actually producing stuff for this. It's also got, because of the way I'm building it, the potential for video games, for board games, animations. I don't know. I just want to expand beyond what I'm doing now. So it's exciting, but it's also scary. I mean, I think when it's scary, I think that is, you know it's the right thing to do. I think that's what it is. Um, so yeah, I'm just working on that, and I mean, I've written, a prequel thing. I've got prequel stories. I've got spin-off stories, and all these different things, but they're all set within this world. So that's cool. Obviously, I still need to get to the end of my uh, Dawn of Assassins series. So I am, let's say, dissatisfied with the second book so far. I think I need to go back, revisit the outline, or I need to do something. There's something not right with it. And I think I just need to take a step back from that, launch the first book, see how that goes, and then make a decision based on that. Um, what's quite good about this thing that I'm doing at the moment is I am all in now on building up the Ravenglass universe as an entity. So this means no more post-apoc, no more game lit, no more weird books about trying to come to terms with going blind. No, this is the focus now. The fantasy is the focus. That's going to be my central thing going forward. And it's making it easier because I do come up with a lot of ideas for stories and they linger in the background. But what I can do is just go, is this usable in a Ravenglass universe? If it is, maybe. If not, then I'll just say no and I can move on. So because the Ravenglass universe is the way it does give me the potential to do Stone Age fantasy. It does give me the potential to do space opera if I so wanted. But really, I'm going to try and stick to the fantasy, epic fantasy, military fantasy, assassin kind of stuff. That area, royal households and things like that. So I'm gonna keep it within strict parameters, and I think that will help with the creativity as well. I've found that when you have limitations and you can only do things within certain boundaries, then you innovate and you come up with new things. So that's what I'm looking to do. As I say, I am excited about it, scared about it, but I know it's worth doing. So here's to next year sorting that out, getting the ball rolling with that series. It's going to be fun, I think. So in terms of reading, I read Fallen Angels in the Horus Heresy series. So this is it's basically one of the things that's inspired what I'm doing now. So this is the long Warhammer 40,000 spin-off series that is what 50 odd novels now and counting. Now this is a weaker book in the series, but because I'm enjoying the series, I enjoy the world, I will go on to the next book. This is, I think this is one of those books where you can say a lot of things happened, but not much in terms of story. Also read a book called Innovation Stacking, or the Innovation Stack, I think it was called actually, which is a business book about by the founder of Square, and it's about what it means to be an entrepreneur and about all the different innovations that you need in order to basically put something out that's new. Now I'm not sure how much it applies to what I'm doing. I'm going to be treading over ground that has already been trodden, but with an original twist. As I go forward, there might be innovations there and things like that. I think that my magic system is a unique one. The world's unique, and obviously the characters and the voice are mine. So there's something there, but it's not innovation in the sense that something like Square or IKEA was innovative. I am currently reading a book called The Greatcoats. It's called The Traitor's Blade, and this is really cool. This is fantasy stuff, kind of morally grey, gritty kind of stuff. Very good. Enjoying it so far. I'm only about 5 chapters in, but it is good. And I'm also reading the follow-up to Unscripted by MJ DeMarco. I don't know why I like these books. They're I read Unscripted last week, and it's about building up businesses and things like that. And it's a bit ranty and it's a bit kind of off the beaten track in terms of a lot of the advice you hear, but I think it's definitely worth checking out. And his first book, I've mentioned it before, spammy name, it's called The Millionaire Fast Lane. I would recommend that book to anyone wanting to think about setting up and expanding a business. Definitely check that book out. So next week is going to be pretty boring. I have got a load of admin to do that I've been putting off. I've got a tax return to do. I mean, I've got all my expenses and everything done. But it's the last week while my son is at school. So I just need to get the things done that I've been putting off and don't know, sort out everything for the launch of Dawn of Assassins next year. So I'm looking at the end of January basically for that book. So lots of fun. I'm sure you'll agree. So I will see how that goes. So until next time, cheerio.